It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 8 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at two new posters that were recently released for the second half of Season 8 of The Walking Dead. Now, both of these have the tagline, The Last Stand, which was also there in the teaser for the second half of Season 8 as well, which is very cool. That title in itself, I think it's very much on point with what's going on in the story and where we're heading, because obviously this is the last stand. At the end of this season, there will be no more all-out war, and the whole conflict between the saviors and the survivors will come to an end. So great title. I feel like they did a pretty good job to pick a title that's reflective of what's going on and something that's catchy. The Last Stand definitely stands out, so that's pretty cool. So the first poster here is this banner that we got with the tagline The Last Stand on it. Now this is a very epic poster. I absolutely love this. We have Rick Grimes holding both his axe and his Colt Python, and he's standing on top of what looks like is debris. We have Michonne in the back, obviously with her katana, looking badass as always. And we have Daryl Dixon with his crossbow. Again, Daryl is looking badass as always, just like Rick and Michonne. Now, we see a couple of walker hands reaching towards them at the bottom, so that's a cool little touch that they have in there. And I feel like the whole poster looks pretty badass. It's epic. And obviously it says returns February 25th. So for those of you that didn't know, I didn't know, they will come back for the second half of Season 8 on February 25th, which is like a month away. Usually they would return sooner than this, but I think that they're delaying it a little bit here. Maybe because they want to make it work out with Fear the Walking Dead when that's going to start and end. But it's going to be February 25th. Again, love the title, love the whole kind of setup for this poster. And obviously there is some sort of explosion in the back, which also is reflective of the storyline we're in, which is all out war. So definitely a pretty interesting and epic poster. Next, we have this poster here, which I absolutely love. I think I love this more than the first poster that we looked at. We have Rick Grimes with his Colt Python. He has his axe on his holster as well, and he's walking towards the other direction. We don't see his face, but we get Rick Grimes from the back, and on the other side, we have Negan standing there, looking straight at the camera. He's obviously holding Lucille, but, you know, I like this whole setup with Rick on one side and Negan on the other side, and it's very interesting that they have Rick moving away from the camera and Negan coming towards the camera. Maybe some subtle messages there, I'm not sure. Doesn't look to be something subtle. It seems to be just something that they just thought of and thought it would be a pretty cool scenario, and it's definitely very epic. And obviously the Last Stand tagline is in the center, just like the other one. So pretty cool posters, definitely giving us some hype for the second half, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be better than the first half. I have high hopes still, even though some things happened in the first half that I'm not a fan of. I still hold high hopes and I still support the show. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the second half will be much, much better. And hopefully the resolution of All Out War is not going to be underwhelming, and it's going to be basically staying true to the comics, but at the same time, it's going to have its own kind of flavor in there to make it unique and make it stand out and make it be very interesting in terms of the show is concerned. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.